It is the world emergency cases. Cities and states are total closing. Thousands of people are patients. Deaths number is increasing every day, jumping from one country to another, destroying its economy and its reputation, and takes some civilians' lives. Same as it does in China, Iran, and it is spreading fear around the world. No one is safe from it. New corona will kill millions of people around the world. The flu in 1918 affected 25% of the world population and killed about 50 million people. It cost a death more than a war world it has done. The diseases are the worst thing could happen. If nations are united, they will be just to get rid of it. Today, something smaller than you by 5 million times. It costs the biggest quarantines in history. It is happening right now in China. 60 million are locked in their cities, and no movement. China to Iran, Italy and so on. Thousands of dead, and hundreds of patients. It is 2019 novel coronavirus SARS-CoV-2. To understand this problem, let's go back in the history of it. On December 2002, before that point of history, the world used to deal with this kind of virus as something not that bad, just cost flu and cold, which you just need to stay at home and just have some hot soup to recover. This romantic story will end when this virus become more dangerous and fast killer. No mercy. Speak there. SARS, which knows as acute respiratory syndrome, it started at North China, and then moved to outside to the whole world at all in only 3 weeks. 8,000 people were affected with it. Also, more than 800 people were killed by this virus in 32 countries. Now, let's go to 2012. No mercy. Speak there. SARS, which knows as acute respiratory syndrome, it started at North China, and then moved to outside to the whole world at all in only 3 weeks. 8,000 people were affected with it. Also, more than 800 people were killed by this virus in 32 countries. Now, let's go to 2012. Muhammad Ali Zakaria discoveries new virus case similar in Yada in Saudi Arabic. This new virus looks like SARS, but difficult to move fast among others. Even though, cost many death cases, but still not that dangerous. Middle East MERS, 2,500 people were patients, and 850 were dead. MERS and SARS look like coronavirus, just the source, because both of it states from the animal's life. Then it develops itself and turns to the human body. In the new corona, first, it appears in the seafood, in Wuhan, China. There you can have any kind of animal for lunch or dinner. According to the famous Gamer study, what is coronavirus, and what is the best way to avoid it? Coronavirus disease, COVID-19, is a respiratory illness that can spread from person to person. It spreads between people who are in close contact with one another within about 6 feet and through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. Symptoms can include fever, cough, or difficulty breathing, which may appear 2-14 days after exposure. To help prevent the spread of COVID-19, everyone should clean your hands often, either with soap and water for 20 seconds or a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Put distance between yourself and other people at least 6 feet. Cover your mouth and nose with a cloth face cover when around others. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue, then throw the tissue in the trash. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces daily. What to do if you are sick? If you have a fever, cough or other symptoms, you might have COVID-19. Most people have mild illness and are able to recover at home. If you think you may have been exposed to COVID-19, contact your healthcare provider immediately. Keep track of your symptoms. If you have an emergency warning sign, including trouble breathing, get medical attention right away.